Hello, Physics Nation. My name is Nate Larmond, and I'd like to do a Khan Academy problem from this set called Adding and Decomposing Vectors Using Trigonometry. A scuba diver dives down and to the left for a total displacement of 2 meters and makes an angle of 30 degrees with the surface of the sea. So, understanding vectors is all about visualizing what's going on. Let's draw horizontal, the surface of the sea, and down and to the left. Okay, so you have to visualize what direction the scuba diver is going. There are lots of different ways to say it. You could say southwestish, or you could say in the third quadrant. They describe it as 30 degrees below horizontal. Pardon my sloppiness. So, if you've done a million trig problems, you say, oh, cosine of 210 degrees is negative root 3 over 2. And negative root 3 over 2 multiplied by 2 meters is negative root 3 meters. But what does all that mean? Um, if you haven't done 1,000 trig problems, then you really need to sort of think about the right triangle. And hang on, let me do these notes. Okay, so like I said, it's all about visualization. So it's 2 meters. The scuba diver is 2 meters from his or her original position, and they are 30 degrees below the surface. So down and to the left, you simply have to realize down and to the left takes you in this direction. And there are a bunch of different ways to say this direction. See, the way I drew it, this is so many degrees west of south. It would actually be 60 degrees. Whoops, sorry, theta, there you go. This would be 60 degrees west of south. 60 degrees less than 270 is 210. But the way I drew it right here is more common. So 180 degrees is half a rotation. But really you should start to think about pi radians is a better way to say angular displacement. If you rotate an entire 180 degrees, you have rotated pi radians, or 3.14159 radians. Anyway, if you're not there yet, it's all good. They described this angle 30 degrees, so we have to do 180 plus 30. That's 210 degrees. So, mechanically speaking, you need to figure out what buttons to hit on your calculator. And 210 is the angle on my Casio. And then you just hit, you just hit cosine up here. And there it is. Oh, doesn't say negative root 3 over 2. Right, well, that is negative root 3 over 2. The maths teachers like the pure ratios, but the science teachers, at least I find the decimal to have more meaning. So the adjacent side is 87% of the hypotenuse. That's what cosine of theta means. Cosine of theta describes the ratio of two legs of a right triangle. And in this case, this leg divided by this leg. So adjacent divided by hypotenuse equals cosine of theta. But as we often do, we have to change the math language into physics language. So we're talking about displacement vectors. So adjacent is this guy. That's the horizontal component of the displacement vector. The left horizontal component, as Khan Academy calls it. And the hypotenuse becomes the displacement vector, the 2 meter long vector right here. And so all you do is you multiply both sides by the hypotenuse and it comes over here. So the horizontal component becomes hypotenuse cosine of theta. 2 multiplied by cosine of 210 degrees becomes 2 multiplied by negative 0.866, or this diver is negative 1.73 meters to the left of their original position. But Khan Academy is a math site, so they like to do 2 multiplied by negative root 3 over 2. The 2's cancel out, and you're left with negative root 3 meters, but nobody really knows how big negative root 3 meters is. So I prefer negative 1.73 meters, or 87% of the hypotenuse, the 2 meter distance that the diver is from their original position. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.